Homelessness means not having a home, having no roof over your head and sleeping on the street, in cold, wet doorways, or on night buses. But much more, homelessness is hidden. You could be homeless if you sleep on a friend's sofa, in the spare room, or in a rundown squat. Sadly, homeless people are 13 more times likely to be a victim of violence. And worryingly, for every rough sleeper, there are around 100 people in hostels and 1,100 households in overcrowded accommodation. Horrifyingly, on average, homeless people die at just 47 years old.
Because I was a heroin addict, my mum took me out when I was 16. Relationship problems. My upbringing, I was involved and around drugs, so it was just there.
At first, I went to live in a women's refugee due to domestic violence from my mom. There was so much argument and so many things that were going on. I didn't feel like I needed someone to control my life or the way I live my life.
I found out my wife was having an affair, so we had quite a big bust-up. She threw me out. The police got involved. I got arrested. They got an injunction saying I couldn't go around the house, so I went around the house, got re-arrested. Told me I couldn't go around again, so I went around again and got re-arrested. And basically after that, I couldn't go around the house no more, so I was on the streets.
I became homeless because I was living with my daughter, and I went to college, and then because I was at college quite a lot and it was far to travel and things, and everything just spiraled out of control and couldn't really cope with it anymore. I think it was a joint decision between me and my parents just to kind of get me back on my feet and things.
Been on the street since I was 16, sleeping in doorways, park benches, alleyways, doorways.
I go down the canal, like I say, I go to the church, talk to the dead. They don't talk back to me, by the way, which is sad, really. Walk the streets, mostly at night time, try and sleep where you can, mostly in bushes.
I didn't really eat that much, really. I had to go to the shops and supermarkets and rob my food, because obviously I was homeless and I had no income coming in, so went to court and got sent to prison. I was 8 months in Walford Road.
Basically, I had no money for food. I used to wait to go through the bins, but in Loughborough, on a Thursday and a Friday and a Saturday night, when all the idiots come out the nightclubs and that, to go to the pizza places and things like that, and McDonald's, and then when they're staggering around drunk, they throw most of the food away, so I go and sit in the bus stop, and when they've gone, I pick the food up and eat it.
It felt quite hard leaving daughter. I think because you don't really do anything in the day, it kind of makes you think about things a bit more here. And
I haven't seen my daughter since she was 3 days old. Yeah, it does hurt. I mean, it has caused me to have severe depression and stuff, which I am on depression tablets at the minute for it.
I didn't really get to see her that often. I'd see her at weekends and stuff, and I had a day and a half off in the week at college. But on the Thursday afternoon, she still stayed at nursery, and I picked her up after. Basically,
I've got 7 children, all lads, and basically, when I was homeless, a couple tried to help me, but the rest didn't want to know.
I remember very well, my mom kicked me out on a Friday. So the police came and they took me to Leicester City Hotel and lived there for a week, for the whole weekend. Came to the Loughborough Council. They did a referral for me here, and my friend rang me and said that I could come over, spend the night at my friend's, And then the following day, I received a call from here saying that I had an interview. That's when I moved in.
When I was in Wilfred Prison, they referred me to here at the Focus Centre. And since they've done that, it's the best thing I've done come here.
They listen to your problems, basically. They don't take sides. They listen. When you've told them your problem, then they'll help you out. If you need any help with the council, or you're in debt, or bank, or anything like that, they're 100%. They'll phone up for you. They'll do everything for you. Paperwork, if you say you can't read or you have difficulty, they'll explain it, go through with it, help you. Tell you what, they're very good.
I've been a heroin addict for 10 years. But since I've moved into Focus Centre, I'm clean. I've been clean for nearly 6 months now. I'm on a methadone programme now, and that's doing quite well. Doing quite well at the minute.
My support worker, she's very helpful. She supports you in lots of different ways. All depends on you personally, what you need help and your support with. Like, so every person will be different.
Focus Centre has helped me a hell of a lot. I don't sound dramatic, but it has saved my life in one way. Because I'm not on the streets anymore. I'm not doing drugs. I'm actually in this hostel where support workers are helping me get with my drug problems and my depression and try and get me housed and everything else.
They helped me get into college. I was doing access to nursing at midwifery. That was last year, but then due to my mental health, I stopped going college. Hopefully I'm starting again in September.
What I would do differently, I wouldn't go back to college straight away because I think I rushed into everything too quickly.
I would have changed not to hang around with the wrong crowd and obviously become choose a drug addict.
I'll change the relationship that's between me and my mom by just talking things out, I think, and getting the right help and the right support. At the moment, I can say things are a bit unstable. I'm pregnant at the moment, so I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Because I wanna go back to college in September and I'm giving birth in October, so I have to wait till about 2015. And I think it's gonna be much difficult with a baby.
Well, hopefully, with the Falcon Centre's help, which they are helping me, I'll move on. Because I've got to get in touch with the council, get a flat, and get my health. My health's most important because I still suffer from a lot of depression and anxiety.
I want to help people get off drugs and stuff, like a support worker. But I want to be more of a support worker, in a rehab centre to help people get off drugs and stuff, and homeless people. I've been through quite a few experiences myself, so I can point the same people to the same direction I am now.
This year, 2014, is my year. Last year was a lot of crap. And I knew what 2013 was. Unlucky for some, it was unlucky for me. This year is my year.